Okay, so hi, dear Aquarius. Very, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a 7 days, 7 tarot slash Oshos and tarot messages for all the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising from 24th till the 30th of August 2026. Keep in mind, this is general. This might or might not resonate with you. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading. Sometimes the messages are not for you. And for personal reading healing session, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. Okay, so let's start. The overall energy for Aquarius people for this week. The overall energy for Aquarius people for this week. Let's see what we have. Okay, fine. I'm sleepy. I'll sleep after this. We have the Nine of Cups. You guys are going to be working on some kind of wish fulfillment or desire fulfillment or making it point to get something done that's very, very close to your heart and soul, like a wish of yours, a goal of yours, a dream of yours. Maybe you're about to get some kind of good news and you're very, very excited about that, or you already got that and you're feeling like at the top of the world and you're feeling like, yeah, just enjoy, have fun. That kind of energies are there for you guys for this week. Let's see the per day messages for you guys for this week, Aquarius. 24th, we have the Two of Wands. You will be waiting and watching and hoping for some kind of answer, some kind of results, or maybe some kind of news. For some of you, it's like waiting for some kind of global expansion or news from another country or another city, something like that. For some of you, it's like you guys are choosing to go ahead with one option, meanwhile keeping one option in the back seat in whatever area of your life it is related. It is applicable. Let's see the guidance for you guys for this week, for this day. Sorry, I am so sleepy right now, Aquarius. Oh shit. I get mentally tired actually. I do a lot of things, personal session, then my own like courses that I keep on doing for my own growth, and then planning this, that, my meditations. Yeah, I do a lot of mental work. Physical work, nah, but I'm doing it now. Learning chakra dancing. It's really good. It's really beautiful. I was not aware that chakra dancing can make you feel like in so many beautiful ways. I tried it like multiple times in the past, then I've stopped it. Then I tried it again, then I stopped it, and now it's making like it's attracting me so beautifully. So I'm like, oh my god, I have to do it now. So maybe that's making me a little bit okay, just sleep. Like energies are relaxed. I did for root chakra today. So, anyways, so sharing for this day, the guidance is sharing whatever resources, whatever energies you can with somebody in a positive way is going to give you massive growth and expansion and happiness in the coming future. First thing. Second thing, if there is something that's bothering you, you can share it with somebody instead of suffering in silence, instead of making it look like, oh my god, my life is ending or something. I don't see that much like explosive energies right now, but this waiting period might make you a little bit angry or frustrated. 24th, 25th, we have the world card. There is completion of a cycle. There's definitely something related to global growth and expansion, or something related to foreign land that's going on, or you are planning to travel somewhere, but there is a completion of a cycle. For some of you it's traveling involved, for some of you it's like you guys ending a project or something. For some of you, you collaborating with again global partners, or doing some kind of closing a deal or something, and it's going to make you feel like, okay, finally it's happening, good deal, good energy. Guidance for this day is fighting. Okay, don't get yourself involved in unnecessary, troublesome, and low life energies, because it's not going to give you anything good in return, but it's definitely going to make your life hellish, even if it is for some time. So don't get involved in low vibrational energies on this day. So we have 24, 25, 26. We have the Hierophant. You might connect with somebody like who is a healer or guru or a therapist or a father figure kind of a person. For some of you, you are planning to attend a wedding or religious or spiritual ceremony, and you're going to meet somebody who is going to make you feel very peaceful, or they are going to tell something about you and you will be able to connect. But it's going to be a very healing kind of energy to around you on this particular day. Okay, for this day the guidance here is the suppression. So if you are feeling like somebody, like a very healing and positive energy is there around you, don't suppress your thoughts or feelings or energies, let them come out, because it's definitely going to help you in your healing journey, in your healing process, especially if you are going through some kind of mental stress continuously, or you are trying to get some kind of clarity. So okay, letting it come out right, like in front of the right person, in front of the right energy, is actually going to give you a lot of healing and positivity and clarity that you might be seeking for. 27th of August, we have the King of Pentacles. You will be mostly working on your practical matters of your life, and especially on your finances. So maybe something related to your finances is going to grab your attention, and or you are going to feel like finally the time has come for you guys to do something about your stability, to do something about your money thing, and you will be thinking about it, you will be planning and plotting like in a very mature, very grounded, very stable kind of energies. Even though things are going to be quite dark around you regarding this thing, you will be able to figure it out eventually. The guidance for this day is conditioning. See, you might have this conditioning that money is a like money is evil, money is the root cause of all the problems, money is difficult to handle or difficult to get or difficult to manage or something, what not. So if you have any kind of conditioning or belief system regarding money that you know is not good for you, you have to work on that. Something related to related to some kind of conditioning regarding your money thing needs to be properly dealt with in order to be actually successful financially in your life. 28 we have, sorry, 28 we have the King of Wands. You guys are going to feel quite enthusiastic, quite passionate, and quite in this energy of let's do this, something that you wanted to do from a very long time now. Maybe the timing was not right, and or when you got the time you were not ready for something. For some of you, you guys are going on some kind of adventurous trip or something, but it is, this day is going to make you feel very excited, very passionate, very much in this energy of okay, let's do it. Okay, I don't know what like let's do what, but you are going to feel quite enthusiastic. The guidance here is the ripeness. Okay, so you might be about to get some kind of results of your hard work, and you are very very excited about that. So you might be on the finish line of a project, or finish line of maybe like something that you were doing regarding your health, but you are going to feel very very excited because your hard work is going to pay you off in some way, and you're going to feel like okay, finally it's happening, I'm ready, let's do it. Okay, good for you. Do not give up. If you're about to reach a finish line of a situation, of a thing that you have really worked hard for, do not give up, keep moving forward, you are about to hit the jackpot. 29th we have the Page of Swords. Online learning, being a student again, maybe watching some, like researching something a lot. I hope you're not stalking somebody online like crazy. That's low vibrational energy, stop doing that. First thing. Second thing, I do see, if you are a research, like if you're a research student or PhD student, or somebody who is trying to learn something or teach something online, you guys will be able to start doing that. You guys will be able to finally figure out how to do that. Finally you will be able to understand what to do and what not to do. Okay, the guidance for this day is courage. So dare to be different, Aquarius. If you are worried about the so-called society, if you are worried about people around you, if you are worried about what people are going to think about me if I'm going to do this or do that, have the courage and the strength to keep moving forward despite of what people are going to think. Okay, if you are going to have the courage and the strength to not to give up, you're definitely going to get what you want in your life at some point of time. Do not give up, you got it. 30th of August we have the Death card. Something is going down, and or it's totally changing its energy from what it used to be to a totally different energy. So from this point onwards, from this day onwards, something is either going to go down completely, or it's going to be completely different from what it used to be. It can be a belief system, it can be a connection, it can be like your inner transformation, but something is going to go down or shift to a totally different energy, and it is never going to be the same again from this point onwards. Now it's nothing to worry about. Everything keeps on shifting and changing in our lives. We are just living on autopilot, and we don't just observe it. So when it happens like this, we get shocked because we were not prepared. We are never prepared actually, but when we are aware, we don't get shocked like this. That's the difference. For you, the guidance here is abundance. See, if you want to manifest abundance in your life, prosperity in your life, start healing your energies. Start like connecting with your spiritual prosperity and abundance also. The physical ones, everything else, everyone else is going to follow you. If you are manifesting prosperity and abundance, start manifesting spiritual abundance first. This is bizarre. Anyways, I'm not going to say more to you guys because I'm feeling so sleepy. I might do Pisces in the morning tomorrow. Let's see the guidance for you guys for this week from tarot. Three of Wands. Growth and expansion can only happen when you are going to stop looking back again and again and again, Aquarius. If you are going to continuously in this energy, if you are going to be continuously in this energy of one step forward and 10 steps back, how you are going to have the growth and expansion that you are wanting or hoping for in your life, maybe from your childhood? So what's the use of moving forward if you are going to keep on going backwards? Tell me. Let's see the final message for you guys for this week from Osho Zen. We have projections. Stop projecting your own meanings on people, situations, or things. Try to see people and situations and things and everything and everyone for what they are and who they are, instead of giving your own meanings, or instead of projecting your own energies on things and making your own meanings out of situations that might be completely opposite of what you think they are. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.